Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of On Cue Playthroughs. We're continuing our Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough. We just finished the mission from before where we opted for the Voodoo Boys as opposed to the Netwatch agents, which honestly, looking back on it, was probably maybe not the best decision. Didn't really like being, I guess, like conned or made out of as a fool, but it is what it is. I went with that decision. I'm gonna keep that as part of the playthrough. We're gonna continue on with it now, and hopefully like we get to learn a little bit more about some of the underlying story and figure out how important this new character, which it seems to be important to Johnny,
Okay,
anyways,
hang on. I want to know what you need
so
Silverhand
yeah,
for
let's
first.
see.
We wish to contact Alt Cunningham. We know she and Silverhand were close. The relic which Arasaka held close. It is our only lead.
Alt Cunningham. Heard of her?
Oh. Where? From who?
From Johnny. Though granted, not much.
Johnny.
Tell her what? Construct's active. Lets me and Johnny shoot the shit every now and then.
We will look at this too.
What? Think I'm hallucinating? Found myself an imaginary friend?
Little is known of how an engram might exist within a human's neural network.
Tell you one thing, doesn't shake out well for the human. What's your plan to contact Alt?
We try to cut out a unique piece of Silverhand's engram from the biochip. Alt will know it. If something of the human is left after years beyond the Blackwall, she will answer.
Well, what? You said nothing about breaking through the Blackwall.
Well, now you know. Here.
The Blackwall. What is it exactly? I mean, I know...
You know only what the Netwatch tell you. The final bastion against the post-war AIs. The great victory of humanity over chaos.
That would be your Saturday morning Netwatch propaganda.
But the Black Wall is an AI itself. The boundary condition let no thing pass through, either way. If the AIs thought like people, they would call it a
This all
trade.
sounds a lot like if the Great Firewall in China met the Darknet.
Why you wait? The ice will melt waiting for your decision.
Johnny, looks like you're the bait. You okay with that? What exactly do you want from Alt? All of you.
Alt the only one can give us safe passage past the Black Wall. When the change comes, we wish to be on the winning side.
The change?
When the Black Wall was built, everyone think the ice would be enough. Keep the wild AIs out, away. But technology advances. It cannot be stopped. And now, catastrophe come again. This is sure, and soon. The corporations, they do not see the danger. But we will be ready.
Oh, come on. Not the tub.
We must prepare you for the dive into cyberspace. You are not accustomed to the neural demand.
Let's do this. Okay. What now? Johnny? Where are we?
This is our BBS. Data fortress. Bridge to the deep net.
It's all so alive. So real.
Cyberspace moves, breathes at all times. The interface will adjust the ebb and flow of data to the capabilities of your brain. But you are an exceptional case.
Seeing something more than I am.
Yes, the cyberspace, it is always trop belle.
So, what now?
We can begin. All is ready. We enhance your link to Silverhand's neural network for a short time to grab the fragment. We must find the data on Alt. Alt alone. This should only take...
Brigitte? What's happening?
Will never fade away!
Johnny!
Johnny!
The fuck, Holmes?
Johnny!
Out of line! Way out! What next? Where are you gonna take it? Gonna drag a corporal round on
Right.
stage, make him kneel, douse him with gas, then light him up? It's not your band. You're no solo act.
Johnny!
You know exactly why I do it.
No, nuh-uh. To piss Arasaka off enough so they'll give you a case of deep muscle lead poisoning?
You kinda are, though. Only one to have a problem with me.
'Cause everyone else has had it up to here. They're done thinking they can get through to you. You're fucking whacked!
But I'm the only one with a vision. So unless you got a better one, like I said, go fuck yourself! Fuck. Said you weren't coming tonight. Not if I can help it.
Goodness gracious me. A damn shame that's that.
What, smoking after sex not zen enough for you? We gotta rewrite the art of war, too?
We're done, Johnny. With it all. I just couldn't ghost without saying something.
So go on, say it.
You can be such a bastard sometimes, Johnny.
Man, are you on my ass today?
Not just today. How is it subtlety goes so far over your head? Weird for an artist.
Things were swimming. What? Change your mind? Eats at my gut. 'Cause you knew what you were signing up for.
Look, if you were just another charismatic, narcissistic douche canoe running around after his dream with his head up his ass, I couldn't care less.
But?
It's all a lie. That concert, Samurai, all of it. A ginormous fiction.
You're not a rocker boy, Johnny, face it. Ought to join the wired wackos on the corners, frothing at the mouth as they scream death to Arasaka.
I see. Think you've seen through me, do ya?
You know exactly what I mean. Look at you, faking it even to yourself. Probably what you're best at, faking it.
You're afraid! You and Carrie, both. Cowards. I alone have the balls to stand up to Arasaka, and boy, that terrifies you. All of you.
Of course, Johnny S. Misunderstood by all Night City. That's it. That's the problem.
You're confused. We came here to fuck each other's brains out, not analyze mine. Think we're done for the day, so you can fuck off.
See, I thought...
That this meant something, that we're close? So close you can give me shit about everything I do? Got quite the imagination then. Where you going? Alt. Fuck off.
Honestly, on the first playthrough, I thought Alt was going to be a dude. I did not expect that there was going to be this much of a story and a background for it. I really hate how I played this so early on that there were bugs causing there to be no voices, and it made the experience just way worse.
How's it look down there? Great. Now I can live forever. Man, did I miss you. Ah! Where's Alt? Woman who was with me. Fuck, they grabbed her. Nobody saw it? That you back there in what? Uh-huh. How much you see?
The bugs were really bad during this
You
mission. They didn't
just
even have
stood
like
there,
motion
dick in
to denote
hand,
that they were actually
talking
talking.
in dreaming of tomorrow. So, what are you after? Chasing down a story? Fresh for the scream sheets? That why you scraped me up off the pavement? Not your fucking business. Alt's kidnapping, it's collateral shit. They swiped her to get at me. So, one of how many? No. Only linked to Arasaka's the fact that Johnny Silverhand's boning her. Okay, so what are they after? Course. Urban legend with the shittiest name ever. Cool. Tell me the rest on the way. Oldest, tritest tale in the world. Arasaka was out to provoke me.
I feel like Johnny's like pretty self-centered because you can clearly see that he thinks like this was about him,
So
but
what'll it be?
it's not always about him.
Coming with? Arasaka Tower. To grab Alt. Right back. Swing by the Atlantis on the way. Got some chooms there. You'll wait as long as you need to. Where the hell's Rogue? Sit. Stay. So you heard wrong. Heard you weren't talking to me. How about now? How's things, Engels? Back there, too? Yeah, private means, so you said. Promise to be super unobtrusive. Don't know you.
I thought this dude really looked like Hassan Abi.
Lucky I found you. Wasn't sure if you hadn't left town. So much so, he himself didn't show. I got a job for you, too. Urgent, but pays right.
I gave it a shot to see if I could fix the audio here by reloading a save, and it just wouldn't work. So sorry guys, unfortunately you're just gonna have to bear with me when I was playing this and didn't get any of the voice audio.
Don't know you. Lucky I found you. Wasn't sure if you hadn't left town. I got a job for you, too. Urgent, but pays right. It's Arasaka. I'll understand if you'd rather not. Corpos, riding in on 'em hard. You two do that for fun. Pays double your standard rate. Deal. Here to take me to Alt? Just like I thought.
I really enjoyed using Johnny's gun. Probably out of all of the weapons, it was just so satisfying to get a hit, and it was actually so powerful versus all the other weapons. So what ended up happening here was Rogue actually froze and wouldn't move, so we couldn't proceed with the mission, so I had to actually just restart a previous save to get her to move.
got trouble in heaps. Thompson's waiting for me in the car. Media, you wouldn't know it. Get the hell away. Not half bad, that. Now what?
I like how these motorbikes are just hovering in the air. Like, they don't have to lean or anything to move to the side.
Alt Cunningham, net runner from ITS. Nance, she'll know how to draw a crowd. Calling her. Set up right under Arasaka's windows and crank it loud. Blast the panes out. It'll be a gig to remember. All right. You recording this whole thing?
Man, I really hope it's not going to be like this the entire way where I don't
Just
hear
stay out
voices
of my
from
way.
Pause 1 sec.
Thompson. Know him well?
No, why's it matter?
Don't like the guy? Don't trust him. And medias are bad luck.
What?
Bad luck. Say someone finds a tape later. A tape of us breaking into Arasaka Tower.
Worry about that if we make it out.
Come on, we don't have much time.
Mainframe. Gotta find the mainframe.
Great.
spotted.
Give me a sec. I'll get it open. Cover me.
Got 4 in view. Headed this way. Get ready.
That went well. How are you? You wanna play? Come on! They're in country for us! Be careful! Well, one. No surprise there.
Gotta be around here somewhere.
Turrets! Watch out! Let's get to work.
This is it. Fucking door's armored so thick we could use a tank. Solutions, anyone?
Let me try. Son of a bitch!
Try this.
Three, two, one.
Best get back. Watch out! Good, good! Keep that up!
What'd you do to Alt? Get out of my way. Alt. Alt, come on, don't do
Is
this.
she?
Fuck!
Johnny.
The hell are you doing? Are you still rolling?
This is all we can do now, my man. Show people the truth. Won't change her. She's not.
I did not know that he was gonna punch him that much and it was gonna be that violent when I decided to do that.
Stop that! You have to kill him?
We gotta go. Johnny! She's dead.
Well, spit it out before you burst.
Thompson, what happened to him?
Dunno, never worked together again.
Maybe because you whooped his ass to make yourself feel better.
Guy was a vulture, out to use Alt from the start. When Arasaka flatlined her, man, for him that was sprinkles, with the cherry on top. Fuck, he would have killed her himself if they hadn't. Just for his
Johnny's super emotional, but I can't help but empathize with him and his character.
The recording. What did Thompson do with it? It ever get released?
Fuck no.
Never even told me half that about Alt.
Really? Any examples?
I don't know. That you were a couple? That she wrote Soul Killer? That she's dead? How the hell is she supposed to help us now? As a ghost?
She's not dead. Managed to escape.
I saw the body.
Alt fled. Into the net.
You're pushing bullshit. Heard more than my share of tales about runners who ran off the Never Never Netland. Just never thought you'd be the next to tell me one.
Don't need you to believe me, long as you do exactly what I say.
When'd you find out?
When she made contact a little later.
And? What'd she say?
That she was a captive in the Arasaka subnet. But they couldn't hurt her. And she told me not to come looking for her.
What? Why?
This one time she wanted me to just let it go. 'Cause enough people had died for nothing already.
So, what did you do?
Got my hands on 2 thermonuclear charges.
Then headed back to Arasaka Tower. And Rogue went with you. Again.
I paid her well.
Said to yourself, she was the best. Had her pick of contracts. But for some strange-ass reason, she took a job from a rocker with a death wish. A rocker forever getting his ass beat by Arasaka.
Different times, kid. Back then, mercs didn't normally sell out to corpse. All you had to do was yell, "Let's fuck up Arasaka," and every last one of them jizzed their pants. Rogue included.
How do you know Alt's still around? It's been half a century, but you've spent cloistered in Mikoshi. Netwatch could have hunted her down years ago.
Oh, they tried, believe me, but their tiny corporate brains can't handle a free AI that knows how people think. They were busy looking for her in the Crystal Palace while she was building the Ghost City for Kang Tao.
Voodoo boys think they know where she is, beyond the Blackwall.
Where nobody can touch her.
Brigitte's primed to go there, break through. Just to contact Alt, talk to her.
Ka-ching.
Johnny's got a lot of motivation for hating Arasaka, and he has quite a few reasons as to why he should hate them. I think Alt has a bigger reason for that than he probably wants us to believe, but you know, apart from that, yeah, there's still quite a few other things obviously that Arasaka has done that make them like not necessarily the most likable company or organization. But yeah, nonetheless, I think Alt adds like a huge new layer to understanding this character and the motivations, and it's really interesting that she's suddenly now a free AI and a human being essentially in the internet.
The moment.
Construct, what kind of shape's it in?
Enough data is uncorrupted to convince Alt it is authentic.
What the hell does that mean? Sure felt like more than a moment. Saw a good chunk of Johnny's life. And Alt.
It is possible. Data connected to Alt are linked to a strong memory trace in the construct. Very strong. These memories must have evoked a powerful emotional response, then projected onto your consciousness.
Emotion, yeah. Plenty of that. So, did it work?
Yes. We extract the necessary fragment of Silverhand's engram. We are ready now to make contact with Alt. First, we must dive deeper. Beyond, there are no borders. Beyond Blackwall, few have gone through to the other side, and none have yet returned. She will be the first.
So, actually, you've got no idea what's beyond that thing.
But we will know soon.
And these shapes I'm seeing.
Wild, unfettered AI, searching for a passage.
If anybody's ever watched Porter Robinson's Second Sky set through the virtual world lens, this reminds me a lot of that.
I held up my end of our deal. Your turn. Before you pass through that wall, I want Johnny's psyche removed.
We will not pass through. You will take the code to the other side.
Fuck. Might have guessed. Never had any intention of helping me, did you?
It does not matter anymore. You will bring all to its end.
Don't got much for options, do I?
Ale.
How do I get to the other side? Brigitte.
So in the world of Cyberpunk 2077, it seems like consciousnesses can be uploaded into the internet. Obviously, this entire scene right here is a really cool visualization of it, but honestly, like, we would never be able to probably understand what it would look like. This is more just like, you know, the video game trying to figure out a way to show this to us.
Johnny. You cannot remain here.
Alt Cunningham.
Alt? What's going on?
We will talk here.
Relax. Let me handle this.
Johnny.
Came through the Blackwall to meet me. That mean we're good? Things are chill between us?
I have recognized your engram code, but I do not know why you are here.
To give you a chance to pay me back for getting you out of Arasaka Tower. V, this is Alt. Best net runner Night City's ever seen. Alt, this is V. You need to save his life.
What did you do with Brigitte? She's still alive?
Yes, but she is not needed at the moment. What do you want?
This chip, the relic, it's killing me. Construct on it's worming its way through my neural system.
I see this, but why is it my problem?
Why the fuck isn't it? You created Soul Killer. You handed Arasaka a fucking super weapon that dismantled me, you, and half the runners in Night City.
Your death was of your own making.
Jesus, Alt, I dove in after you. Gonna tell me now this ain't your problem?
It is not. The Alt Cunningham you strove to save in Arasaka Tower no longer exists. This should be obvious to you, as you were responsible for her death.
Your death wasn't Johnny's fault.
How could you know?
Seen you in his memories. It was an accident.
What you saw was his subjective view of what happened. A warped account of events he locked away in his subconscious and replayed time and again. It bears no resemblance to the truth.
Okay, so this is interesting. So the concept of memories and how it informs your identity, like the key thing to also remember about that theory anyways is that people tend to remember their memories differently. Sometimes you forget like everything that kind of happened to you, or you remember it in different ways, or even you remember some small little tidbits here and there of it, but ultimately the only thing that you really can be certain of is that it's somewhat was impactful. So in this case, it's pretty interesting. Like, it feels like maybe Johnny actually remembered it a very specific way, and it's driven a lot of his actions, but we can also, as like, I guess, the viewer and the player of this video game, never actually know whether or not that's exactly like how it went down, or if it's more like a construct of what he remembers. If you guys have ever played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, that concept was also super prevalent in that video game.
Mind unloading this baggage later? Wasn't sure what to expect from a meeting with an AI, but it sure wasn't a digital spat.
How's that help me exactly?
That didn't make it any worse. Okay, I get it, you hate Johnny's guts, but what about me?
I cannot help you.
Can't or won't?
Can't. To attempt to do so, I would need access to more advanced technology.
What? But it's your tech. You created Soulkiller.
The program I created has little in common with how Arasaka has since repurposed it.
Fine, so how about Mikoshi? That advanced enough for you?
If I could gain access to Mikoshi, it would cease to exist.
Good, we can work with that. We'll get you inside Mikoshi and you'll help V, deal?
Best runner Night City's ever seen can't bust into Mikoshi on her own?
I am a well-known threat there. They have a layer of black ice with my name on it. Literally.
Kinda like a custom-made prison jumpsuit.
I refuse to be caged in there ever again.
What can you do for me, exactly? Everyone I've met so far said I'm too far gone.
By everyone, you mean Hellman? Saburo's personal ass munch?
With the Soulkiller resident inside Mikoshi, I will create a construct of you, then disentangle your neural network from Johnny's. I shall then inject your engram back into your mortal form.
So, you'll save my life, but flatline me along the way.
Your consciousness, neural engrams, will be recorded as data. The rest will cease to exist.
The rest?
The soul. I did not grant the program its name, but Soulkiller does precisely what it promises to do.
Christ, I don't want to listen to this bullshit. V just hops back into his body, right? Nothing changes.
Everything changes. You know this well.
Right, so we got a plan.
But how will you reach Mikoshi? I've created armies that failed to breach it.
They were children of the net. There's your problem. We're banking on the human factor. We'll crack a window, slip you into Mikoshi.
Johnny, embellishes, in case you hadn't noticed. You don't trust him, which is fine. But you have my word, we'll slip you inside Mikoshi while keeping you out of harm's way.
I believe this human factor and I have things in common.
So, we agreed?
Yes, we are agreed. Find a path into Mikoshi. I shall prepare a program to help you navigate the local net.
How will I contact you once I'm ready?
This is a BBS address. It will be our secure communication channel.
Voodoo boys, what about them?
They shall let you pass unharmed. Those were our terms.
Be interesting to see how your deal with Alt works out. Won't be easy to dupe her. And I'm not sure you guys know another way to operate. Think I'd rather give you your due. Bet other Ranyons never lived to enjoy this moment. Actually, was just on my way out. Did you hear about Brigitte's ask from Alt? Or was that memo way above your pay grade? Like the biochip was?
Oh, you try to provoke me. Is this wise, you think?
Bingo. How am I doing so far? Gotta be pretty disappointed.
With what?
That you can't zero me after all.
It is out of my hands.
Fuck! Third trimester cramping's not likely. Fuck! Blah, blah, blah. Fuck Arasaka, blah, blah, smash Mikoshi. Can't say I'm excited, cause you're a manipulator, an egotist, and a cynic. Every time you open your mouth, you gotta bury someone. You can be a charming guy. Just make the effort, charisma flows. Then I remembered that nuke you detonated downtown, without a second thought, and no hint of later remorse. You knew countless people would die. Don't kid yourself. Whatever. Won't argue. All I'm saying is you're unpredictable. Got no idea where I'm going. Be a living legend. That's all I wanted. Feels like I'm barely surviving. Yeah, maybe. What was it like when you died? Now?
I noticed again that the
have a century to come to
motions
terms.
for other characters wasn't happening and there was no voice, so I paused it to see if they would work again. And long story short, no, it didn't.
Mikoshi. Why'd Arasaka even build it? So, ruling hearts and minds. That's what it's about. The usual. Well, I think I get why you detest the place. They can change who you are. Turn you into someone else without you even knowing it.
Hey, so that's what I've been talking about this whole time. I'm pretty happy to have seen it like actually come to fruition here. Now, if you think about it, this is kind of applicable to like our real lives like now, right? Like the concept of individual identity and retaining like who you are as like an individual is becoming increasingly more and more difficult in a world in which there's more technology. If anyone's ever read some of the stuff by Max Weber, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Let's move. Get back to work. Ah, shit! On a scale from 1 to 6, I'd say I'm sitting at a strong 6. Thanks. Eyes peeled. Delamain misses you. I'm here to shut you down.
All right, that concludes another episode. Thank you guys for watching. That was the mission transmission. We learned a lot about the world Cyberpunk 2077 again in this episode. They introduced the idea of free AIs. They taught us a lot about Johnny's past, or at least told us a lot about it, and exactly how alt fits into everything. So we've gotten a lot more clarity over the last little while. And to be honest, I feel very validated that they kind of started talking about the whole identity piece that I've been kind of talking about this whole time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please check out the next episode if you liked a lot of the commentary that I was providing, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.